Hello, everybody. This is Vanessa and Bobo with Van's Van and Travels. Someone asked me a couple days ago to do a video on what I cook in my van. I only have a one burner stove, but I can be pretty creative with it because I do crave big, not huge meals, but I want some kind of meat and a couple sides with it. To me, that's a good meal. And most of the time I'd rather cook as to eat out. And the way it is right now in Quartzsite, you can't even get into town. And if you get there, you may not even get in the restaurants you want to get to. It's even McDonald's is crazy. So I'm going to give you, for instance, meal. Sunday I made chicken and stuffing and green beans, and I bought potato salad, the deviled egg potato salad at Walmart, because it tastes the closest to what I make at home, and it's gotten really, really good. So far I haven't found any hard potatoes in there, and I used to wouldn't buy it because the potatoes would be hard. So it has the best flavor of any of it to me. It doesn't taste like it's you know, in the container kind of potato salad. So how I did, I cooked my chicken a day ahead of time. I've got a big skillet. It's a big skillet. I don't know how big it is, and it's probably about 4 inches tall. So I can put a 6 pound chicken in there, and I put just a little bit of water in there, and I don't boil it. It's more like broiling it. And when it's done and after it cools off, I put it in the cooler because I don't want to get up Sunday and have to cook every bit of this. I just won't do that on one burner. So on Sunday, I made stuffing and gravy and green beans. So I put my green beans in a smaller skillet and made sure they were cooked, but I set it aside, leaving them in the skillet. And then I heated up my chicken, and I get a bowl, and because aluminum foil holds heat in really, really well. So I get a big bowl, and I have a big sheet of aluminum foil, and I put them together like two strips, and then I wad them up together down the middle. You know what I'm talking about if you cook. And so after I heat the chicken up, I put it in there, and then I close it up in foil to keep it warm. And then I go make my stuffing, and I have a big, not a big pot, a 3-quart saucepan that I make my gravy, and I take like just, I don't know, maybe half a cup to a cup. It's according to how much gravy I want to make of the broth that I cooked the chicken in the day before, and I divide it up. I save some for my stuffing, and then I put that in for my gravy. And I heat the green beans up again after they're cooked, and then I have my potato salad sitting out. And then after the stuffing's done, it doesn't, and I make the stuffing with broth. I add a little bit of water if it's not, I don't like chewy stuffing. I like it to be wet, moistened. And then after I make that, then the the gravy is boiling hot. So when the green beans have maybe cooled off a little bit, or the stuffing doesn't cool off that much, but when you put that hot gravy over it, it makes it all it's a hot meal. You're not eating a cold meal because it's hard to do with one burner to keep your food hot. But like if you're making pork chops or anything else, if you have mashed potatoes on the side, you can make a little bit of gravy, even if it's the gravy mix. I don't use them. I make gravy from scratch. And if you want my recipe, ask me in the comments and I'll tell you how I make it. I make 2 different kinds of gravy, and then that's a meal right there that everybody loves when I make it. And they try to con me into cooking it for them every once in a while, and I don't mind doing it if I feel like it, but it's so simple. I mean, I'd rather make my own, and then I've got my leftovers there if I want leftovers. That's one meal. Um, I have a little grill, little hibachi grill, and I'll make like pork chops or hamburgers off that. Maybe I throw a few hot dogs in there, and I'll put it in my cooler, and it's delicious the next day. To me, I like leftovers better than the original meal. Um, I do that, and then if I'm sometimes I'm just in the mood for a sandwich, but I don't just sometimes I do like bologna sandwiches. Sometimes I crave a bologna sandwich, but um, I like to boil some eggs, and I'll either have egg salad or chicken salad. That's the thing about cooking a big chicken. Well, I cook chicken for Bobo. I'll take some out for him maybe, but the rest of it's going to be whatever I make for myself. And chicken salad with chopped celery and onions and sweet pickles and mayonnaise or salad dressing, whichever one you like, and salt and pepper. And I always add a little bit of sweetener to that because I like everything to have just a tiny bit of sweet flavor, not overcoming sweet flavor. And with the pork chops on the grill or the hamburger, I get a can of, I think I use the Great Value brand. That's the one I like, of the baked beans, but I add barbecue sauce, sweetener, onions, green pepper, all of that to it. But if I'm in a hurry, I do like them just dumped out of the can. They're good. And that's just some simple meals that I make. And I, I don't go out and eat a lot. And not because I'm trying to save money or can't afford it or anything like that. To me, it's just stupid to go out and blow your money. But if you crave going out to eat, by all means, do it. I mean, I do. I just don't do it that often because I like my own cooking. I like home cooked meals, and I'm going to learn how to make cornbread. I wish I could learn how to make biscuits. I could make some biscuits in here in that skillet, I know, but I don't have a place to roll out dough and all that. The cornbread would be easier because I think I can just make up the regular mix. I use self-rising cornmeal for cornbread, and it's delicious with vegetables. I'm from Mississippi, and I grew up on cornbread, and then just pour my oil in there and kind of fry it. My mother-in-law used to make hot water cornbread, and if any of you have that recipe, please tell me because I can't remember. There's a little bit of a secret to it to make it like she does. It's crunchy on both sides, and it is delicious. It's and hush puppies. If I have fish, hush puppies are so easy to make, and everybody wants my hush puppies, and I don't know why they can't make them because you use self-rising cornmeal mix again. Uh, put a lot of onions. You can't have too many onions in it, and salt and pepper in that. Not much, but a little bit. And I use sugar, pure sugar for that. Probably sweetener would be okay, but I've never tried the sweetener. These are just a few things that I like. You asked me for it, and I'm just telling you. And if if you need a recipe for anything that I make and I make well, just let me know, and I'll tell you. And if you come visit me here at the campsite, I might even cook it for you. I love you guys, and I appreciate every one of you so much. I hope my lighting's okay because like I told you, we're having a very cloudy day, and it looks like my camera's kind of, the lights going on and off. And I know there's nothing wrong with my camera. It's probably the way I'm parked or something. But anyway, that's it for today. And I have some good stuff coming up for you. I promise you. It's just going to take me a couple days to get it together. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I have a lot of new subscribers, and I appreciate it so much. And it makes me feel so good to know that you watch my channel and you tell me you enjoy it. It means so much to me. It really does. And I hope you have a wonderful night. Thank you. Bye-bye.